All right, let's jump right in. We're going to talk about something that pretty much all of us use every single day, Microsoft 365. The whole idea of this explainer is to pull back the curtain on these incredibly powerful tools you already have, so you can go from feeling kind of swamped by all the options to actually using them to make your workday a whole lot smoother.
And honestly, this is the perfect way to think about it. If you've ever felt like you're only using, like 10% of what these apps can do, yeah, you're definitely not alone. We all see the tip of the iceberg, Word, Excel, Outlook. But today, we're going to take a peek at some of that massive potential that's hiding just below the surface.
So why is there so much stuff packed in there? Well, it's because M365 is built for this whole concept of the modern workplace, which, as we all know, isn't just a physical desk anymore. It's this whole environment that lets teams collaborate from anywhere at any time and, this is the important part, do it all securely.
And that brings us to you. If you're what's called an information worker, which, hey, is basically anyone whose company gives them a Microsoft 365 license, then this whole setup is made for you. We're talking about the business version here, the one that uses Microsoft Teams for collaboration, not the home version with Skype. It's all about working together.
Speaking of teamwork, let's get practical. How can we turn Microsoft Teams into a real command center for your projects? Instead of having conversations scattered in emails and files lost in different folders, we can bring it all together in one place.
And you know what? It's way easier than you might think. You just go to create a new team, but here's the trick. Choose the Manage a Project template. This little move gives you a huge head start. It sets up channels and apps that are perfect for project work, so you're not just staring at a blank screen.
And the benefits? Oh, they're instant. All your project chats are saved, and you can actually search them. Think about that. No more digging through a million old emails to find that one decision. Your files are right there. You've got a shared OneNote for brainstorming. It's all centralized, and it saves a ridiculous amount of time.
Okay, but let's be honest. Team chats can be a lot, right? A constant stream of messages. So in all that noise, how do you make sure your important stuff actually gets seen by the right person?
It's the at mention. Think of it as your digital tap on the shoulder. When you type the @ symbol in someone's name, they get a special notification. But here's the real magic. It works everywhere. In Teams, in Outlook, even in comments in Word and Excel. It's the universal signal for, hey, I need you to see this.
And that whole idea of getting the right message to the right person, well, it leads us right into our next topic, meetings. We have all been in those soul-crushing virtual meetings. But the good news is, there are some amazing tools built right into Teams to make them way more productive and honestly, more human.
This is so cool. Instead of just being that tiny little box in the corner of the screen, you get to pick your presenter style. Together mode is kind of fun. It puts everyone in a shared space. But for my money, reporter mode is the real winner. It puts your video right on top of your content, just like a news broadcast. It's just so much more engaging.
Okay, pro tip. Seriously, this one is a lifesaver. If you're sharing a video in a meeting, you have to look for this little checkbox. Include computer sound. Forgetting to click this is probably the #1 reason your team is sitting there in awkward silence while you think they're hearing your video. Check the box. Save yourself the headache.
And what about those huge meetings where you actually want people to talk? That's where breakout rooms are an absolute game changer. You go from this one giant chaotic call where maybe 2 people talk to splitting everyone into these small, focused groups where real brainstorming can actually happen. It's a fantastic way to get everyone involved.
All right, let's switch gears and talk about the apps we think we know inside and out. Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. But here's the thing. They're not just static tools anymore. They've gotten smart. They're like having an AI assistant built right into the work you're already doing. I mean, just take Word. For years, all we had was that little red squiggly line for typos. But now you have the Microsoft Editor. This thing is like having an AI writing coach looking over your shoulder. It doesn't just catch grammar mistakes, it suggests ways to make your writing clearer, more concise, and even change its formality. Now over in Excel, this might be one of my favorite features of all time. It's called the geography data type. You can take a boring old list of places, countries, cities, states, whatever, and with one click, you turn them into these living, breathing sources of information.
Check this out. Once you've converted those country names, you can just pull in live data. You want a population? Bam! GDP? It's right there. You've just turned a simple, static list into an interactive dashboard without writing a single formula. It's amazing.
And PowerPoint has something incredible. Before you ever stand up in front of an audience, you can rehearse with the presenter coach. It's an AI that listens to you privately, no one else sees it, and gives you feedback on your pacing, if you're using too many filler words like and you know, and even if you're just reading off the slides. It's such a great way to build your confidence.
Okay, now for something truly powerful, but one of those things that's kind of hidden under the surface, the Power Platform. And the whole point here is to give you the power to automate the boring stuff and even build your own simple apps, no coding degree required.
I know. Building an app sounds super intimidating, right? But with Power Apps, it's actually not. It's more like building with Legos. You use something simple like Microsoft Lists for your data. Then you just drag and drop buttons and fields onto the screen. It really puts the power to solve your own team's problems right in your hands.
And its partner in crime is Power Automate. Think of it as your personal robot assistant. It uses these pre-built templates to handle all those mind-numbing repetitive tasks for you. Things like automatically saving email attachments to a folder or, yes, even setting up a push notification for when your boss emails you.
Okay, we have covered a ton of ground here, from project hubs to AI coaches. So what's the big takeaway? It's this. Please do not try to master all of this at once. That would be completely overwhelming. The sheer number of features is both a blessing and a curse.
In fact, I want you to forget almost everything we just went over. Just let it go. Except for one. Just one single thing. Pick the one feature or new habit that you heard today that made you think, that could actually solve a problem I have, and focus only on that. So, I'm going to leave you with this question. After everything you've just seen hiding under the surface of that iceberg, what's the one new thing, just one, that you're going to try out this week? Is it going to be the presenter coach, a Power Automate template, or maybe just getting really good at using the app mention? The choice is yours.